How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel and welcome back to Deconstruction Simulator. Now, I would normally be playing the game and showing you what I'm going to be doing today and which house I'm going to be destroying next. I'm not quite sure if I can do that, so I kind of figured I'd make you a little chat video. Oh, it's going to be one of those. So basically, there's a few issues with this game. Now, I haven't really seen much in the way of deconstructing, apart from some of the shelves not being aligned, even if I haven't taken them apart yet. That's kind of just a graphical issue that kind of hasn't annoyed me as much because I can still do things. The thing that has annoyed me the most is, well, I'm going to show you on screen. Here's a picture or a screenshot of my shelving before I messed around with it. And here's a little picture of it afterwards. Can you see a difference? Yes, that's right. Some of my shelves are missing. And it's not just shelves that are missing. I've missed stock. Things have gone missing. And the graphics have stopped loading properly in certain places. Now, as you can see, I've got wood piles and that's all good. But I've just gone through the discussion page and there are people who are now missing sections of the wood stuff that they have nicely put on their own racks and kind of tidied up themselves. I've lost stuff off of pallets before. I've had the game stalled on me because of certain problems. Here's a couple of examples coming up on screen now where I did have pallets and then it just disappeared. Also, another thing that's happening here is I'm getting shadows from boxes that don't exist anymore. So these things over here are now over there because I was sorting out my warehouse and they're not there anymore, which means the shadows, for some reason, are remembering there's boxes there when there isn't. Now, the two shelves that were in question of things that I've lost, number one was a glass shelf full of glass panels, which I kind of needed, you know, for selling windows. And then the other one was almost an entire rack of stuff like this that I could have been using for selling stuff, and now I can't. So I'm not very happy about that. It's kind of annoyed. It's kind of annoyed me a lot, if I'm going to be brutally honest. Now, that's just a few of the little things that I've had problems with, and going through the discussion page, there's a few people that are having the same issue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run through the discussion page now. So here's one that's here, a warehouse stock problem. Good evening, I have a stock problem in the warehouse inventory. I have items that are supposed to be there, but they aren't. Do you know how to resolve this issue? Thank you. And then it's also got a couple of chairs that are placed in between. If you put them on not on a recycle area, the designated place of those that are like pallets or shelves they intended from the game to delete those. Yeah, so that happened to me. I kind of understood it, even though I put stuff on pallets and they disappeared as well. So that's not great. This person here, wood plank storage. Anyone else having their wood planks disappear from warehouse storage? Well, I've had entire shelves disappear, mate. Bugs and problems. Here we go. So if you encounter any bug during your gameplay, please report it by filling the temperature, description of the PC specifications, and screenshots. You can use sites of this. Gonna be honest, it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to use EVGA to do this. So this happened when I played the demo, then I started playing again a few days ago, and the problem and the steel issue probably came. I think it's a texture issue, so there's a texture issue there. Unstuck player character. I've had two of the shelves for disassembled furniture disappearing, including all items on them. This happened to me as well. So I'm going to quote this, and I'm going to put this in. This has happened to me as well after I extended... I can't spell half the time. There you go. So my problem came in after I extended the warehouse to stage 2. It happened to me. How can I remove this item when I can? So basically, there is a lot of issues this game is having right now. The reason why I find this annoying is this comes from... So let me just turn this off and then it's all good. So partially the reason why I find this deeply troubling and deeply annoying is because this comes from somebody who spent 4 years obviously making content for a game, but I was part of the bug finding team. And I've done this in other games as well. So basically the idea of a QA is quality, like you're running around a game trying to break it. And I've done this in a couple of indie games now. I've helped out a few developers, and it's been, you know, it's been fun for me because I enjoy finding little problems and so on and so forth. When you're part of a quality assurance, it's literally just trying to break the game. Now, I loaded this game and I pulled in as many shelves as I could. I put up all the stuff I had, and all of a sudden things are happening. I'm like, why was this not found? Is it a coding issue that is potentially a problem in the game that's going to cause more things to disappear in the future? And this makes me feel, do I really want to carry on playing this game, or am I going to lose half my warehouse because all of a sudden the game thinks I've got too much stuff, or it's just going to start disappearing things? This is kind of where I'm at now, and I'm hoping, and this is going to be the last video I make of this game until when an update happens. An update has to come through very quickly, because if it doesn't come through very quickly, this game is going to suffer. If you release games half-assed and half-baked, like most indie developers do, and then they fix it as time goes on due to like funding issues, they couldn't get a team in, that sort of thing, I completely understand that. Games Incubator has been around for a long time, and they've been like building all these indie games in the past, and they've got developers who are, I would say, more than competent. But for some obscure reason, when it comes to indie games especially, we have to deal with issues that cause games to fudge up like this, and it's kind of annoying. And I know that games do not get finished 100% of the time anymore. No, it doesn't happen. Life just, we carried on. We're now happy when a pre-order comes through and it's like 75% of the game. We'll be happy. But a game like this has to be tested for storage capabilities because of the amount of stuff you're going to be taking out of someone's house and storing onto shelves. And if the game is thinking there is too much stuff, and it's just randomly deleting shelf after shelf of your own equipment that you needed to sell to make more money to upgrade your game, then that's a problem. Now, people can have a go at me as much as they want, and they can say whatever they like, and I generally don't mind. But pointing out flaws in indie games is a way that they can fix these games. And they have an entire discussion page built for bugs and fixes. The reason why I'm making this video is because this is kind of what I do. If I enjoy a game and there's a problem with it, I'll make a video of that problem. And the reason why is because I like the game. I'm not saying this because I hate the game. And if I hated the game, I wouldn't play it past the first video. But I have enjoyed this game. I've done a couple of videos. We've done a live stream. Thoroughly, I've had fun taking things apart and destroying things with the giants. The wrecking ball is one of the best things about this game. Okay, it's the greatest thing about this game. Smashing things to bits is fun. But when the game hates you and is basically destroying your stuff, you're disappearing your stuff into the ether, never to be seen again, kind of becomes a little bit frustrating. So take my words as somebody who enjoys the game, who is concerned about how it's been put together, and I'm one of those, like I said, I'm one of these people who I've tested games in the past, and I make videos for feedback. And this is my feedback to Games Incubator. So far, game is good, apart from things disappearing out of the warehouse. Check the discussion page. I really hope this game gets fixed quickly, because right as of this moment, I don't want to touch this game anymore, because I'm afraid that everything that is in front of you will just disappear. And I don't want that to happen, because then I'm going to have to restart the game. I'm going to have to build up my money again. And that's what, a good 20 hours worth of gameplay that I've just lost because of a stupid bug. Anyways, I think I'm done for now. I tried to keep this as short as possible. I'm hoping this gets fixed ASAP. And maybe I can get back into playing it for next week. Maybe. We'll see how things go. Yeah. See you in the live stream, because it's Friday and Saturday. And I'll see you guys later. And I'll say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Bye-bye for now.